Hi everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay today. It is rainy and it has been thundering some today. It's supposed to get worse towards this evening. So, I don't think it's going to flood or anything, but it's supposed to be a decent storm coming though. On our prayer list today, Michael Murphy, they found a partial blockage in his intestines, and he was already having plenty of trouble just being able to swallow food, period, and now he's having trouble, with a blockage, so he's miserable, I'm sure. I know exactly how he feels. I've got a blockage too, and it's a partial blockage. It's aggravating too. Tumbleweed has an unspoken request and for Sarah to have good results from her doctor appointment. Phyllis Stokes has been sick 7 weeks and she needs part of her liver removed. Let's hope they'll be able to do that for her. My sister-in-law Angel is having surgery the 25th of this month, and Zach's aunt is out of the hospital, the one who had surgery, and the other one that was falling and stuff, she finally got her a walker, so that'll help her tremendously, and I feel so much better about that, because she couldn't even, I guess, she was probably worried to go to the bathroom or anything, that she might fall, and I'm sure they helped her with anything she needed, but, I'm sure she would rather be able to do things a little bit better on her own. So that walker will probably really be a good thing for her. I appreciate them getting that for her, Zach. And, where are we at here? Jennifer's friend Shelly she's starting her chemo, and then they'll be able to remove the tumor but she has to have that for 6 months. And Jennifer's youngest niece is blind and is having some ongoing eye procedures. And there was a mother of 2 children at Jennifer's Vacation Bible School that was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver. And Renee Davis's husband, Brian, is having hip replacement surgery Wednesday. I know that'll be a rough thing to go through. And Joyce Tucker's friend that had the car accident, let's remember him. And Crystal's nephew's having surgery on Monday, this coming Monday. And Kathy Mulligan, she fell and shattered her elbow, and broke her arm, and then she had to have surgery. But everything went well, and she's just got a long road ahead. Let's remember Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife, Beth. She has throat cancer, and they don't expect her to live much longer. And Joyce Tucker, good friend, Shelby Sizemore, passed away. So remember the family on that. And someone was telling me, maybe it was Jennifer, about the port. Oh, here it is. No, it was Jennifer. Oh, it's a different Jennifer. It's Terry Henson's niece, Jennifer, that was starting the dialysis soon. I did get an update. I've got this whole page is full, but I got it wrote down here. It was just small. Jennifer, she gets a port for her dialysis Monday. If y'all don't know what a port is, they'll put it in, and it's like an IV almost, but it's more sturdy, I guess, but it's to where they can hook things up to you, IV things, without having to stick you every time. And I've had those quite a few times too, at least several times, and that's plenty. But it's needed, lots of times. Today our Bible reading comes from John 5, 1 through 8. Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish festivals. Now there is in Jerusalem near the Sheep Gate a pool which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. Here a great number of disabled people used to lie, the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, Do you want to get well? Sir, the invalid replied, I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me. Then Jesus said to him, Get up, pick up your mat, and walk. At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. Amen. Amen. Let's see. Get this under here. Okay, let's see. Our devotions today are entitled Hope Restored. Does the sun shine in the east? Is the sky blue? Is the ocean salty? Is the atomic weight of cobalt 58.9? Okay, that last one you might only know if you're a science geek or tend to dabble in trivia. But the other questions have an obvious answer, yes. In fact, questions like these are usually mixed up with a hint of sarcasm. If we're not careful, our modern, sometimes jaded ears can hear a bit of sarcasm in Jesus' question to an invalid. Do you want to get well? The obvious answer would seem to be, are you kidding me? I've been wanting help for 38 years. But there's no sarcasm present. That's the farthest thing from the truth. Jesus' voice is always filled with compassion, and his questions are always posed for our good. Jesus knew the man wanted to get well. He also knew it had probably been a long time since anyone had made an offer to care. Before the divine miracle, Jesus' intent was to restore in him a hope that had grown cold. He did this by asking a rather obvious question and then giving ways to respond. Get up, pick up your mat, and walk. We're like the invalid, each of us with places in our lives where hope has withered. He sees us and compassionately invites us to believe in hope again, to believe in him. Amen. Okay, let's see here. I'm not feeling the best today, y'all. I didn't sleep much last night. My stomach was bothering me, and a lot of just like gas and cramping. I don't think it's a virus or anything. I think it's just probably just a bad case of gas. But today I'm kind of cramping with it too. But I have been through a lot worse, and I have felt a lot worse. So I don't really, worry about some of the small stuff anymore. Okay, now it's time for jokes of the day. What do you call a country where everyone has to drive a pink car? A pink carnation. If you seek a list of Chuck Norris's enemies, try cleaning out the extinct species list. Yeah. Chuck Norris was once bitten by a black mamba. After 3 days of agony, the black mamba died. A guy calls the fire department and yells, "You have to come now, there's a fire." "Okay, sir, but please tell us how to get to you." The man asks, "What, you don't have them big red trucks anymore?" Come on, big red trucks. Okay, here we go. Life hack. If you're tired of waiting at a restaurant, just call their number and ask if they also deliver to table 16. Bring it over here, right here. That'd probably be a better way to do it. Just sit at your table and just order it over the phone. Honestly, there's probably a restaurant that does that somewhere. I wouldn't doubt it. That'd be pretty cool, though. I mean, just have a phone there at each table. Yeah, I'll take the cheeseburger with everything, fries, and a chocolate shake. 10-4 there. Yeah. Okay, patient. Hello, doctor. Can you look at my laptop? Doctor. Why? Patient. It looks like it caught a virus. John. Why do you call your dog? I know what you did. Why do you call your dog? I know what you did. Huh? Why? Tom. I love how so many people jump 3 feet high when I start calling him. Oh, okay. Poor doggy, though. Okay, let's see. How many times could old Noah go fishing? Only twice. He only had 2 worms. Well, but he probably had some crickets, right? I mean, didn't they take insects too, probably? I mean, he probably had some minnows. Could have had. Well, the water was outside of the ship, the boat, so I didn't really need the fish in there, you know. But he could have had some grasshoppers. Maybe some beetles. Just get, you know, maybe they didn't know how to use that stuff yet back in Noah's day for fishing. Okay. Okay. What did one candle say to the other? I'll be going out tonight. And now it's time for Joy's joke of the day. A mushroom walks into the bar and says to the bartender, "Hey, could I get a beer, please?" Bartender looks at him shaking his head and says, "No, we don't serve food here." Mushroom says, "Why? Why not? I'm a fun guy." I'm a fun guy. Fun guy. Okay. Oh, here we go. It's time for Who Is This? Let's see what we got here. Here we go. I just stopped going to it. I used to set it to where it would be right where I needed it to go. And then when I just turn it on, it would be on there. But this thing acts so crazy anymore. It could show anything when I tried to do it that way. It hadn't been working anymore. I don't know what the deal is. Let me see. Where do I got so many people on this. I have to find the right one. So, okay. Let's see if I. And it didn't show that one day it wouldn't go all the way up for some reason. Okay, our man yesterday was Dolph Lundgren. And he was on Universal Soldier, and he played a Russian boxer in one of the Rocky movies. We saw him on a movie, I think it was late last night, but it was like a B movie, you know, but it was decent. It was like these space aliens or whatever. I don't know. You know, it wasn't the best one I've ever seen with him in it, but, you know, it wasn't the worst either. And then our woman of the day yesterday was Mariah Carey, famous singer. And now I'm going to show you a couple of youngsters for tomorrow. And guess who it is in the comments. Here, I told her we'd already used that one. We try not to redo them, but sometimes we're forgetful. Okay. This one here. I just need to give you really one hint, but I have more than one. She is the sister of Michael Jackson and very famous singer. She sang at the Super Bowl halftime show, I think year before last, or a couple years ago. But she's got a lot of albums out and stuff. She's real popular too. Okay, and then our man, he is a country singer. He sang "Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue" and "As Good as I Once Was." Very popular country singer. And then, like I said, take a guess what you think it is in the comments. Now, let's see here. It's tablet time, tablet time, tablet time. Okay. I don't know if I should have shook this thing. It acts weird anyway. I can imagine if you shook it, what it would. Okay, let's see. Now, last night, that's not what we had last night, so this can't be that far. Yeah, I know. I remember showing that. Okay, I think... Is this, I think I showed that yesterday and that. I remember that. Okay. Logan he saw a new flavor of M&M that's coming out, or it has already maybe, that he wants. Orange vanilla cream, y'all. Oh no. Looks so good. We've been eating on that hazelnut one some, and it's really good. I just about like the hazelnut one better than the... What's this thing doing? I about like the hazelnut one better than the regular one. I'm not kidding you. It's good. If any of y'all like Nutella, if y'all like that, then you'll like the M&M with the hazelnut. Okay, last night was Seafood Saturday. And we had the fish fillets I showed you, and we had that shrimp that I showed you last night. It's the butterfly shrimp. It turned out there was an extra piece in the fish, and with the fish there was an extra piece. So we ended up getting 2 each instead of Joy and I splitting 1 and Logan getting 2. Because it says 10 and we used 5. We try to split it, to where we have enough for another meal. But anyway, on the shrimp, it had 13 in it. So it's probably supposed to be 12, but it had an extra piece of shrimp in it too. So we gave Logan 5, and then Joy got 4, and I got 4. And then we made that, we had made that pasta salad, and it was in the fridge. And everything just turned out really, really good. We loved it. The shrimp, y'all, for $3.99, you cannot beat it at Aldi. You can't beat that price. I mean, for breaded butterfly, because we paid $5 for the same amount at Kroger, and that was on sale. It was, so the regular price was something like $5.99. So that's, the regular price is $2 more than the regular price at please don't Aldi. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Whenever you get a message on Messenger, how their head will pop up on your screen. That happens to me a lot, and y'all can't see it, but that's what I just moved. Get over in the corner there. I'll talk to you later. I'll just line them up if I can. Oh, they don't know I'm doing my show right now. I mean, I welcome anybody to message me if I'm connected with you on Messenger. I talk to them all day. Everybody I can, and they have spare time. Okay, here's some cartoons. It's moving kind of slow today, like me. I wanted to sleep, but I couldn't. Kept having to get up. It's not easy to get past his handlers. Is that like Garfield or something? Kind of looks like him. I don't think it is, though. Wish y'all know. But his handlers. You're like, I don't know. What do you want? This guy says, it appears your skin is inflamed. Use the ointment if it flares up again. Look at him sitting there. He's like, really? Really? Oh, down at the bottom it says, does he have ointment for the things dry, cracked skin? That's this little, it's like a little rat or something down at the bottom. I don't know. Saying stuff. I hope there's not a rat in the doctor's office. Perhaps you've been loving it a bit too much. Look at, he's like, got a scowl on his face. No. See, just make it go away. Solving the security and healthcare crisis all at once. You're clear to go to gate 27, sir, but you might want to get that prostate checked out. He's going through the thing at the at the airport and it diagnosed him. Hey, you're getting an x-ray, I mean. Because lying in bed trying to sleep is the only time Watkins can remember all the work he forgot to do. He's laying down at work. So he can remember all the things he forgot to do? All the work he forgot to do? Ooh, I'd hate for the boss to catch me. Sleeping on the job. I've never had a job that you could do something like that. And I got a thing, I don't know if this will show up anything or not. Let's see, from Facebook saying, my posts have been liked 4,500 times. Is that good, y'all? It says, here's a look at some photos. I don't know if you can, I'm not going to show all the photos, but I got that. Have y'all got one of those yet? I don't know if that's good or not, you know, on Facebook. I really don't do near as much on Facebook. I run out of time, and that's like the last thing on my list to go to, because I've got a lot of things I've got to do with this and everything, you know, and talk to everybody and reply and things and see their videos and this and that. So that's my first priority, and then I get to Messenger, you know, quite a few times a day, and then the last thing of the evening usually is Facebook, and by the time I don't have much time to, you know, to get very far into it, but I do like it. Everything. It was all about that. Where am I going to put? Okay. What is this? I did that. I did my who is this. I did time. Okay, let's see. So we had the fish, and then what is it we're having tonight? Oh yeah, we had some of those pork chops, the center cut pork chops. When we got them, there was enough for 3 meals. And y'all know, if y'all watched, I made that pork chop and rice casserole, the same ones that you can use either chicken or pork, and it turned out so good. I think it might be the first time we made this with the jasmine rice. We've been using that jasmine rice for when we have orange chicken and different things like that. But yeah, we're gonna have that and the pork and rice. And I think there's some of that. There might be some leftovers, like I think there's some pasta salad in there. But I may get I don't know what else to have with them, maybe some peas or something. But they enjoyed and I did too, but I mean, they enjoyed the casserole so much, and I was going to fix some pork chops a different way. They wouldn't have any of it, so I'm going to go ahead and fix the same casserole that I did probably, it's been about 4 or 5 days ago, I think. But it is very good. It's a good stick to your ribs meal. So I guess that's about it, everybody. We don't have I think I've shown everything, you know, that we got on the hauls, and things are getting in a pinch. Our stupid the gas company, you know, our heating is gas. They, you know, and they, I don't know if they take it out automatically. I don't exactly know how it works. Joy does it, but I think she went to pay it, and when she paid it it wasn't online, it was over the phone. Anyway, when she did, we looked, I guess it was the next day, at our online banking. They had taken it out twice. And, you know, I mean, I fix our budget down to the last penny. I mean, anything happens, I'd have to take it from somewhere else or something like that. But I sure didn't expect to, you know, have that taken out, and it was still kind of high. And they were just like, you know, because Joy called back and said, you know, put it back in. You know how they do it at stores and stuff. They just credit it back to your card. And they're like, oh, no, ma'am, we can't do it that way. She even said it was their fault. I mean, she didn't know what happened. And she said, we'll have to send you a check in the mail. What? And that'll take at least 7 to 10 business days. And come on, you know? And that's not the first time, not just with them. We've had plenty of trouble with the ones that take it out automatically before. You know, we got a big payment one time that they doubled it. And it took forever to get it back. It's just ridiculous. I mean, come on. They want your money and they get it right away, you know, right then, boom. But then they mess up and they, you know, say, oh, we'll have to send you a check in the mail. Anyway, sorry to go off on that. I'm just saying. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. If you got all those bills every month in these places, they don't care to mess you up. They don't think anything of it. Well, you'll be back in a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Okay, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate everybody so much. I appreciate all my new friends. I'll be coming to visit you if I haven't already. I did a bunch of new friends today that I watched their shows and enjoyed every one of them. So press that like button, please, and subscribe if you haven't already, and press that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great evening. It's Sunday, family time. Tonight we're just going to pick a movie, I believe, off Netflix. We watched a good one last night, and I can't remember what it was called right now, but it was pretty good. And we watched one that was pretty new with Dolph Lundgren in it. Yeah, I mean, and it was like a B-rated, though. I think I already told y'all about that, maybe. So anyway, thanks so much. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy your meals. Let me know what you're having. God bless. Bye-bye.